everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be another plan with me. So I'm going to do my monthly plan with me video for November this time. And in this video I actually have a few things that I want to go over. The first being that I want to do a little bit on my budget because it is getting closer to Christmas. So I want to show you how I budget for Christmas gifts and things like that, and how I make sure that I'm saving money for that. And I also I wanted to start doing a goal. I'm going to start doing monthly goals. So I'm gonna show you what my November goals are. And I recently got a new phone, so I'm going to set up the iOS 14 but make it Christmas themed because actually when I'm filming this it's still the last week of October, so for Halloween I'm going to have a Christmas themed phone, but I'm just so excited for Christmas that I don't care. Anyways, let's get on to the first part. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a screen recording of my computer to show you the budget, and I'll do a little voiceover to show you how I'm budgeting and stuff like that for Christmas presents. So let's go do that.
If you haven't seen my previous budgeting video, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how it looks. So the first is my annual overview, the second is the monthly overview, and this is the transaction page. So basically anytime I do a transaction will put it on. I also have a category for gifts, so any Christmas presents that I do, that's the category it's going to go into. So the first thing I do in order to start saving for Christmas presents is that I actually changed my automatic budgeting to have my savings go to 0.3% of my paycheck instead of 0.2, so 30% of my paycheck instead of 20%. And I have a goal this winter of a $500 budget for Christmas gifts that should cover everyone, my family, friends, all of that, hopefully. And that is so I'm putting in the budget everywhere, but basically when I put in my income amount, it should automatically 30% of it will go up in that top part to put towards savings, and currently my savings are going to be for Christmas presents. So until I reach that $500 amount, 30% of every paycheck is going into my savings.
Okay, so now that I'm done that, I want to start doing monthly goals. So I have seen quite a few YouTubers that I follow starting to do monthly goals, and I'm not usually someone who does things like that just because I don't like to set myself up for disappointment. But I figured that it's probably something that is important that I should start doing, but I want to make sure when I'm doing it that I'm not putting, I'm not trying to do manifesting or anything like that. My goals are things that I can actually put in effort towards to complete. That way I'm not going to do any number goals for my YouTube or anything like that, just because there's really nothing I can do other than in order to get more subscribers other than just make high quality videos and make sure I'm posting consistently. Those are some of my goals. So I'm going to just go and write them out, and then I will come back and show you my goals. Okay, so I finished writing my goals down. I just wrote them on this this notepad. But so I'll read them out to you. Some of them I don't know if they are considered goals or just things that I want to remember to do over the month, but I'm going to consider them goals. So the first one is obviously to continue to post to YouTube 3 times per week, because that's what I've been doing. I've been doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. and so far I haven't missed one, but I want to continue that in November. And I also put on there I want to put quality time into editing and creating the content this month. I don't know. I just want to maybe put a bit more effort into maybe editing it too. Just something a little more effort into it. I want to get half my Christmas shopping done in the month of November so that I don't get at least half done in November so I don't get stressed out. And also because I know that this year I'm going to be doing majority, if not all, my shopping online this year. And if everyone has that same idea, then like delivery is going to take forever. So if I can get as much done in November as possible, I should be able to get everything in time for Christmas. As you saw from my budgeting, I want to save $500 for gifts. That's just for everyone. I think $500 should be able to cover the gifts I want to get everyone, but if I'm over budget on that one, it's not the end of the world because like I really like to give gifts. It's one of my love languages. So I also have on here to work out 5 times a week. I don't always get to that, but that's my goal, is to work out 5 times a week and to do yoga 2 times a week. So I'm going to consider yoga a workout that week. But if I do more than 5, like if I do yoga, I might do like 15 minutes of yoga on my off time, just like a stretching yoga, not like an actual workout yoga on those days. I also want to post to Instagram once per week. Right now I'm doing it every 3 days, but I think I want to slow down because I just feel like the content is getting disingenuous. So at first I just wanted to be able to actually have a feed on Instagram, so that's why I was doing it. So I'm going to cut back and post once a week on Instagram. I want to decorate this entire place before the end of November for Christmas. I want to get all my decorating done. Steven said I could start decorating starting November 15th. So on November 15th, we're going to be decorating. We're going to be getting the Christmas tree out of storage and things like that. I also want to create a Christmas bucket list. This is something I regretted not doing for fall, like doing a fall bucket list, because there's so many things that I wanted to do, but I really just didn't get done any of them. It's also because of COVID, things weren't necessarily accessible all the time, but I want to make a Christmas bucket list and try and do a few of them. And I want to start watching like a Christmas movie, or like maybe Christmas movie once a week. Just to start getting into the Christmas spirit. Not that I really need any help with that, obviously, but yeah. I also at the bottom have just like what I'm starting on YouTube and Instagram in terms of subscribers. Not that I really care that much. I'm just curious, honestly, what my growth is, but I really don't make these videos for anybody to necessarily watch. I mean, I do obviously, or else I wouldn't be posting, but they're just really fun to make. So but I'm curious to see if I can get any growth or anything like that. Now let's move on to customizing my iPhone for Christmas. Okay, I'm sorry if the lighting changed or anything like that. I just walked away to be able to get my phone and stuff. So I'm gonna start screen recording.
Okay, so this took me actually a lot longer than I thought it would, so I'm going to do an voiceover instead. So this is what it looked like before. I didn't have iOS 14 on my old phone, so I just have them all laid out like this. These are the apps that I don't use every single day, but I use almost every single day. And then what I did was get my first widget. I built a calendar one. I basically liked the default calendar widget, but I did want to change a few things like the font and the color. So then I went about placing my widget. I wanted my calendar one to be on the first page at the top just because I wanted it easily referenceable, like I wanted to reference it very easily. And then I went on to Google to look for some Christmas backgrounds, but I wasn't really finding anything, so then I went on to Pinterest. And I knew that I wanted two different backgrounds, sort of like a more graphic one for my actual lock screen, and then one like a picture of a snowy background as my background from the home screen. So I did find this cute Christmas one, Merry Christmas with some Christmas trees, and I chose a winter background of trees for the home screen, but I ended up changing it and you'll see it in the final reveal. And then I just added a few more small widgets. So I wanted one for my step count and kilometer. I have my Apple Watch, but I like to sometimes be able to reference it on my phone. So I just made a small one that was in red for my count. And then I went back to Pinterest to find some cute pictures to also add into small widgets. And then in order to change the pictures of the actual apps, I just went on to Google to find like Instagram story highlight covers that were Christmassy. So I found a few, but then I ended up finding one that I liked more, and you'll see it in the final screen. I did still use some of these red ones, but I ended up also using some hand drawn that were white, and I think it went really well together. I use the app shortcuts in order to change all the pictures of my apps, but if you want a more in-depth tutorial, I'm sure you can find a better one on YouTube.
So this is the finished product here, and that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am really excited for November, even though it's still October when I'm filming this. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed or if this is helpful at all. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!